we'll go back to you. You said, yeah, but why would I want to be with a bum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again. What did you say?
Why would I want to be with a bum?
How come no man in this room has ever said that about a girl they dated? Because you're all gold digging skanks. We're romantic. We'll take a bum McDonald's worker. You couldn't do that. No woman's ever done that. You guys date up. We date down. That means every ex-boyfriend you've had was better than you. That's why you let him hit it. Because you guys date up. So you fucked up a lot. Could you marry a Burger King employee?
I won't do that.
Could any girl here do it? Has any girl in history ever done it? You're all dirty gold diggers. Admit your skin. And you know what's funny? That's the point. You abandoned him.
That's fine.
Why did you say past tense? You said past tense.
Far from a gold digger, but okay.
You said past tense half. Why did you abandon him?
Because of the point we just brought up.
Because he's bum.
No, because I figured out that I need someone financially at my level or higher.
But what if you're married
But
a leader?
how come the men here don't mind if she's a bum? Because we're the romantic gender and you guys are of the devil.
Do you believe in romantic love for yourselves? This is very personal.
What do you mean by romantic love? You mean falling in love the Hollywood way?
Like all the stuff, like the bullshit, the movies, the soulmate.
No, I don't think so anymore. I think that every single...
For yourself,
No.
not for like people.
No, for myself, absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
I think a relationship should be optimal and you should kind of consider it like a business decision. That took a while to get out of that mindset, but I think like the show helped and, you know, talking to Myron over the years has definitely helped. But it's a waste of time. I think every single second right now it's getting harder and harder. You should invest every single waking moment into your future and into building something. And if you're gonna be in love that way, like watching a movie, I don't even want to watch the movie. I just want to watch it because she wants to and because I'm cuddled up next to her and her legs on my leg. It's a giant waste of time, and I think it's the quickest way a guy can become fat, become lazy.
See, well, he's saying this is not him. You know, this is him being conditioned to say that. You know, to have that kind of opinion by the women he had in his life. We do actually come romantic, but then end up like this, you know, after all that conditioning. You know, he realizes, like most men, that dealing with these women today is like dealing with a corporation. You know, it's a business. You know, they treat it like a business, so you have to treat it that way too. Otherwise, you get left behind.
Have you been hurt?
Every guy's been hurt, yeah.
No, have you specifically been hurt?
Of course. I mean, like you're doing that on face, but you're not saying that because you actually care. It's just like that's why women can empathize.
No,
but every guy's been through heartbreak.
I know, but I empathize because I'm an empath. I'm sorry.
Well, I think men are the real romantics and they do it because women like it. But the reality is that women aren't necessarily as romantic as they think they are.
Wow.
At all. Especially like you're 41, using that word empath is just like a mind blow. Because like, what does that even mean? What is an everybody has empathy.
No, actually, that's untrue.
But tell me.
Everybody does not have empathy and they don't feel the
Yeah,
pain of
serial
others.
killers. That's a serial killer. That's a psychopath. The average person, you could all say, I'm an empath because we all have empathy for one another.
But you know what?
That's
Not
the most basic human emotion.
No, not everybody has empathy. That's not true. Because they don't have feelings because they're dead inside.
Yeah, I know, but that what separates those people is just being a serial killer or a psychopath. Like I'm saying, like women will attribute the most basic things. They'll be like, I love food. Like everybody loves food. I have empathy. Everybody has empathy.
I have empathy truly because
everybody here does.
Yeah, but that's not true. You can go around the panel and not everybody has empathy because they've never felt it. They have no idea what it feels to feel.
Wait, empathy? Is that when you feel what it's like to not be worthy, to not be worth loving if you're not 6 feet tall or if you don't have a job? Is that when you don't care about a guy if he doesn't make more money than you? Is that when you are aware that you actually are co-creating and supporting the environment where most of the guys stay single because of your unrealistic standards, and even being aware of it, still do it? Is that empathy? Well, you know, maybe empathy is like love. You only get it if you deserve it. You know, when you make enough money, then you deserve it. Maybe that's empathy.
women actually lack empathy, and I'm going to explain. I have a very sound reasoning
No,
for it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think some women lack it, but I'm saying I don't. I apologize.
You're special.
Yeah, but I think a majority of women lack empathy, and I'll explain why in a second.
Okay, I
But-
understand.
But to your thing with the romance, I think men are the real romantics, and women want romance, but women only want romance from a very small minority of men.
Honestly, I agree because sorry.
Okay, there's a dude taking a bullet for his woman. You guys aren't the romantic
God.
gender. None of you are the romantic gender. You can take care of a guy financially for 2 years, get turned off, and say he's a bum. We do it for 99 years till the heart explodes in our fucking chest. We take bullets. We get jumped by black niggas for you guys. We do so much for you guys. You guys have never been romantic throughout history, chivalry, none of that. All you guys are is a fucking hole.
I'm
you don't even.
romantic.
Hold on, hold on.
Women are half a
Hold on,
soul.
hold on.
I'm
Let's let her.
romantic.
You had something that you want to say?
I not like because I'm on TikTok and I have like all this content targeted to me about like sprinkle and like I've noticed no one knows who sprinkle
What
is.
is sprinkle sprinkle?
Sprinkle
that?
Sprinkle is the lady on TikTok that teaches girls how to get money out of guys.
Oh, okay.
And
Sure.
I'm a hater of that because it's anti-romance, and it's also like if you're gonna date a guy for what you can get out of him, I understand your logic, but I'm gonna leave like less than 100 years, and I'm gonna be next to someone I don't even fucking like, and I don't want to kiss him. I don't like his smell, and I don't.
I agree
it's
with
like,
that.
Yeah, like I'm a romantic, so no, like I rather not see it as a business transaction. That's why I was asking that question because I think there's a point in the timeline of all of our lives. Where we just switch and we become cynics, and it kind of sucks.
I mean, I would argue that women are designed to extract from men, though. Like whether it's resources, time, money, attention, something. Like women typically don't deal with men unless they're getting some kind of value outside of from that man. But men will gladly date women and not get any value back.
But ideally, you'll get like nurturing and
Yeah,
love and
ideally.
like physical attention. Honestly, like that's if I were a guy, and I think about this a lot because I have male brothers and like to empathy again along those lines. I would like a lot of like love, like kisses. Like I would like to come back home and like smile, like give me that love.
Yeah, but most women don't offer that. Is the unfortunate reality.
But even the way you said that, come back home, you have to get with a guy who's able to afford a home. So you're saying all this romantic lovey-dovey stuff, but you have to be able to provide first. If he's homeless, you're out. That's why it's going to be a business decision for you too. You just don't have to think about it that much because it's supposed to be us.
Men
but
have to create the romance. Women don't really create romance.
Do you believe in romance? Like, how? Like, every action from today's women is completely discouraging that. Like, how can you be in love when they're in business? That would be completely ridiculous. Right? I mean, if you want to be a fool, sure. Like, what is romance to you? Is that like when I have to be not less than 6 feet tall and have 6 figures income and 6-pack in a house so I can then qualify as worthy for you to love me or have any kind of feelings for me? Is that romance? Unconditional love? Is that it? Is that how you call it? Romance?
I think it's subjective because when I'm trying to create romance from a place where I don't want to like pay for a guy's bills or something, I'm giving him love. Like I'm giving him eye contact. I'm giving him that attention. Like I actually like fancy him. Like I'm giving
But you had to like that man in the first place. That man had to achieve a bunch of different things for you to be attracted to him in the first place so that he can create a romantic environment for you to reciprocate. He creates the romantic environment and then you reciprocate.
So it's all on you guys. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
And about
you're only going to be able to look into his eyes and smile and do the lovey-dovey stuff if he's providing and doing everything that it
Yeah.
takes.
I don't
And what
think-
he's saying by like women lack empathy is that women have empathy, but for like dogs and kids and their family.
That's not true.
Women have zero empathy for men. They'll never understand it. They'll never be able to step into our shoes. It's literally impossible for you to do it. It like kind of blows your mind when you realize that, but you don't really care or ever really think about what it takes for a man to build himself up.
the house thing, and I'm thinking about the audience and like everyone. It's such a gigantic pressure to own a home, and in Miami, like it's crazy. I was in a real estate. I think I was talking to someone real estate event with like high value people, real estate people, and everybody was saying the same. Like our age, like even like 35 plus.
They just rent.
I get it. It sucks, and
It's getting harder and harder, but you saw that as a standard for your relationship. I want to be able to go home to my man. So by default, your man's already in like top 5% of people.
I actually said that like as a saying.
Well, yeah,
He
it's a
doesn't need to
romantic thing
own-
that was programmed into your head. That's why I'm saying men shouldn't view relationships romantically. You're going to be burned.
No. I think romance can happen in fucking trash can. Like
It
you
can.
don't need.
It can happen,
you
but it
don't-
won't last. That's the
Exactly.
thing.
Well said.
Yeah, but
I mean,
also,
if it could happen in a trash can, you can go downstairs right now. There's a 7-Eleven. There's a bunch
Saw a
of
lot of
people
guys outside that
that are
date you.
homeless, and there's a trash can
Sure,
right
they have
there.
great
Would you give them a
personalities.
chance?
They're
this
funny.
This is gonna sound cheesy, but people say it, so I'm gonna say it. The happiest people are the people that have the less, and like, basically the entire system, capitalistic system, is not you getting everything you want. It's you wanting more things that you don't need.
Wait, are you saying that even though you're against it, you still do it? Are you saying that you're not going to choose to be with a guy based on what he provides to you? Are you saying you're not going to choose to be with a guy based on what he provides to you? Are you saying that you will be with a guy with no job and no house? Are you saying you will be with a guy that has no job and no house? Are you saying you will be with a guy that's shorter than you just because you like his face? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Maybe she doesn't see it as a business transaction as long as he checks all the boxes. You know, as long as he's tall, has a job, a car, and a castle. Or maybe she's saying she's different and she doesn't care about all that stuff. She'll be okay with the bum as long as he's funny and she likes his face. You know, if she was Scandinavian, I would totally believe her. Or German, or Dutch, or actually just European in general. Or maybe she is. I hear a little accent. Sorry, I didn't watch the show from the beginning. But maybe that's why she's talking this way. You know, because Europe is different. You know, Scandinavian women were Viking warriors and they would go to war alongside their men, you know. So, you know, this is how most European women would think. So I would say they're different and therefore more capable of unconditional love. I think most European women date a man not because of his money, because they have their own money, but because they actually like him, you know. And that in most cases is not conditioned by how much money they got. Also, if he doesn't have a car, because in Europe all you need is a bicycle. But it's still conditioned by how tall he is. That's the only thing in common. I guess you can't be homeless too. You need to have a place.
I think what she's saying is that money isn't real and it's all materialistic, and you're
I'm
looking
going-
at the
yeah,
other
I'm going
side.
way deep. I'm going
Yeah.
like we were born into this earth is the biggest
I'll go deeper,
collaboration
though,
we didn't want
because-
to be
because-
born in, and we have everything we need, but apparently we need more stuff.
Yeah, but to survive, you need money no matter what you say.
Right.
So
Because the
romance
system.
doesn't pay the bills. I get what you're saying about romance, but like that does not pay the bills.
Correct.
Sorry.
I think for me, romance is like if you're in your deathbed holding someone's hand, and I don't know if money can buy that, and it's super cheesy again.
Yeah, holding someone's hand that is tall and had a six-pack and made more money than you and lived in a castle that you're gonna inherit.
Yeah, but and you know, women really make this mistake a lot. Women tend to look at the end product and the finish line, but you guys don't see what it took to get to that finish line. So, like you're saying, romance can occur in a trash can. The reality is, you would never give a guy that lives in a trash can a chance.
I mean, you could give him a chance. It would eventually be like, I'm dating a bum, and you would get tired of that.
and you would not be able to romanticize with him because he's a bum.
Because he's bum, meaning because he doesn't have money, he doesn't have a car, he doesn't have a castle, he doesn't have a home. You know, is that what human beings are now defined by? So spiritual frequency, level of awareness, sense of humor, personality, looks, all that stuff, not important. None of that is important. Because if he doesn't have money, therefore he's a bum, and therefore unworthy of your unconditional and romantic love. So I guess we got our definition of romance, guys. Gold.
Your own actions don't show that. Like, you
that's
went ahead
true.
and pursued education, you make
I'm
money.
an interesting hippie. You're super right. I contradict myself all the
Thank
time,
you.
but I mean,
At least you admit it. I like that.
Yeah, hella, yeah.
I got a question,
She can,
Mark.
but you can't.
And the reality is, you do realize that by you having a master's degree and being a higher earner, doing high ticket sales, etc., you're going to have higher standards. So that means that a man necessarily can't be romantic to you unless you meet him, find him as, you know, if you find him worthy, he's got to be worthy.
Yeah.
Or financially at your level because
Or
you're
above.
educated. Yeah.
I guess I'm just a corny person because like I like what I like.
No, it's not
Like,
that.
I
It's
guess,
that
like-
women have the privilege, and I'll explain this to you. Women have the privilege of being able to kind of live in a fantasy land and say, I want romance, I want these things, etc. Because women don't think, okay, I'm the one that needs to go buy the house. I'm the one that needs to be the provider. I'm the one that needs to go in and pay for the dates. I'm the one that needs to learn how to be attractive. Women don't have to do that. Women just exist, and men come to them.
Even
So-
mid ones.
Yeah, like,
We're
like
here.
women are able to just exist and men come to them. So therefore they're in a position where they can say, I want romance. But the man on the other hand has to understand women, be attractive to women, and then create the romantic environment.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, in the struggle, of course, that struggling is not romantic.
So women are really the only ones privileged enough to say, I want romance. Men have to create the romance.
That
I hope we're all wrong.
that makes a lot of sense.
Stop hoping. This is just
It's the truth.
it's life.
But that
Yeah,
sucks.
well, hold on. Yeah, I mean, it does suck, but that's the truth.